Hey, hey, it's Jose here to slay. Hit whistle. Yes, I am back for another video. I am so sorry because I said I was participating in Vlogmas, but yesterday I got sick. I don't know where it came from, but I had the worst migraine. Now, the sniffling and the coughing, I wouldn't mind, but that migraine, sis, I really was about to have to really square up because I was really going through. But lovely Dan, my best friend, he brought me over some soup and some medicine and things like that, and I woke up feeling like fantastica. You feel me? Story time 1, so let's get into it. Now, I know everybody, you know, the people that actually chose for the reassignment surgery updates, I'm gonna throw something in there anyway. Something small, because nothing's really changed. It's been making me a little bit depressed, you know, about my death or whatever the case may be. And also, like, I don't know, I've been having, like, I don't know, I always have to wear panty liners and stuff now. So, it's kind of annoying, and it's like, it's not, like, clear. It's kind of, like, yellowish, and I thought it was, like, pee. You know how sometimes, like, you laugh and you pee on yourself a little bit? Blah, blah. I thought it was that, but it's a little too dark, and my pee is, like, really light because all I drink is water. So, that's the main thing that's been happening. It's been a little bit depressing, but more or less, what do you expect when you go get a whole reassignment surgery? So, that's pretty much my update for that. So I gave you guys a little bit of that. Now, in my last video, I had to let you guys know, you know, about the boys that I dated or whatever the case may be. And this particular story time is about the last guy that I dated and how I gave him a gift for, you know, Christmas or whatever the case may be. Now, I told you guys that I gave him a gift and I still was going to give it to him, whatever, but I did not tell you how that gift got there. I did not tell you what I had to do to get that gift there. I did not tell you the ins and the outs of getting the gift there, okay? So, I will be telling you that now. So, whistle. So, like I told y'all on the last, we broke up. We were going through the shenanigans or whatever the case may be, but I said I was going to still get the hoodie for him. So I'm online looking for it. I found the perfect one. It was real nice. His favorite color. Boom, 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 boom. All the stuff that shows that I pay attention to him. So, you know, I got it in the mail. I was super hyped about it, but I was still, like, going through the motions. I was still crying here and there. A little upset because he just broke up with me. And you know, whatever the case may be. Now, this night that I brung that hoodie there, I found out a lot. Okay? I found out a lot. I got to his house, and I was talking to his cousin, because only person that knew about me and him was his cousin, and apparently his baby mother knew about us. Whatever have you. I don't really care or whatever. So me and his cousin, I was texting her, and I was like, I got a gift for him and stuff like that. So I told her what it is and whatever, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So I pulled up there, I went up to the door, and she came to the door, whatever. Now, when she came to the door, she cracked it open or whatever. She was like, oh, hey. And then she opened the door or whatever, like, kind of in an inviting way. But when she opened the door, all I hear is, like, voices and people talking back and forth like it's just a house full of people. Now, mind you, before I get into anything else, our relationship was strictly DL. It was not, nobody was knowing about it besides my family and my loved ones and my friends and things like that. Other than that, it was a no-go. It was a no-show. Nobody knew about who I was. Nobody even knew who I was. When I first met his cousin for the first time, she didn't even know me and him were together. He told her that I was just his friend. So I had to clarify that night. Like, I'm not his friend. That's my man. She was like, oh, well, okay. Well, good, because you're pretty. And she had the door open, whatever. I'm like, can I come in? And she was like, my family's here. She was like, so be prepared and kind of be like, she was like, because they could be a little bit ratchet and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's okay with me, sis. Now, I'm happy that I'm about to go in this man's house and meet his family, because this is all I wanted during our relationship, was to meet his people, because I felt like they was going to love me regardless of whatever the situation was. They probably didn't like the situation, but they would have liked me, because there's no way that you can go without it. Ooh, girl, that highlight, where's so? We get in the house, and it is his aunt, it is his 2 cousins, and his sister, plus the cousin that lived there. So it's, like I said, full of people. So he was at work, which I knew. His grandma and his mother were at the store buying a Christmas tree. So I'm in the house and I wasn't nervous or nothing. I was heartbroken. So I'm starting to feel a little bit crazy. So, you know, I'm sitting there and I had the gift in my hand and I didn't give it to her at the door. I just had it in my hand. So when we got in the middle of the living room in front of everybody, I'm like, oh, here, this gift is for so on and so forth. Or I almost said his name. This is for so on and so forth. So, give it to him. She was like, She was like, oh, you can go put it on his bed. So I went upstairs and put it on his bed. Did I leave? Did I go home? No, I didn't. I sat and I chilled with our family. Our family. That's our family. Of course, when I first got in here and people, I'm sitting down or whatever, they looking at each other like, yo, who is this? And blah, blah, blah. So when I said the whole gift thing, they kind of like put two and two together. They probably didn't want to, but they did. Whatever the case may be. So, you know, we sat there, we kicked it. When I tell you that they liked me, they liked me. Because I'm a likable person. I don't give beef. I don't give negative vibes. It was all positive vibes. We were watching old videos from when, excuse me, when B5 were young and then how they look now. I was talking to his aunt. I was talking to his cousins. His sister. I think I liked his sister the most though. But and then one of his cousins was real cool or whatever. But all in all, we all just had a real good time. I sat there for a while. I was there for like 2 hours. I'm like, I gotta go home because I gotta work in the morning, blah, 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 blah. So we walking out, me and his cousin that I do know was walking me out or whatever. And I told her to come outside. I want to talk to her. So when she came outside over there to kiss me, I'm like, yo, can you tell me if he has a girlfriend? And she was like, I'm like, she's like, if I tell you, you promise not to cry? I'm like, sis, I ain't gonna cry. Like, come on, I was never to cry. Like, what's up? She was like, yeah, he's talking to this girl named blah, 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 blah. And it clicked in my head. And I always see her posting on his posts. But I never really put two and two together. For some reason, I just assumed that was like one of his cousins. I don't know why. I felt a weird vibe from him. I'm like, that's a weird cousin relationship. You know we detectives when stuff be going down. Y'all know we detectives. And I knew what was going on. But I ignored it because I was trying to love my man. After she told me that, like, I was just like, okay, that's crazy. She was like, please don't tell him that you told me and blah, 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 so on and so forth. And I'm like, okay, girl, don't even worry about it. I got in my car. I drove home, cried the whole way home. I couldn't even see on the highway. Mind you, he lived an hour away. So I was, like, going through it because this was, like, the finale. Like, this was the finale. And then on top of that, it wasn't even just the fact that, you know, he had a girlfriend now, whatever. He left me for this girl. He dumped me for some girl. And he was talking to her while me and him were still together. They were together while me and him were still together. Because me and him met up after the fact so we can, you know, basically have some closure, whatever the case may be. So I went out there, we chilled. And he's like, I didn't start talking to her until October. I said, well, we didn't break up till December. He was like, nah. And I'm like, yeah, I remember exactly when we broke up. I know when we broke up. It was like the 4th. I remember. So you can't tell me that I'm not making any sense. So, yeah, he cheated on me. Yes, he got another girlfriend. And this shows how crazy I got. And this what made me realize, like, all right, JoJo, you can't be... Boyfriend thing gotta stop until you find a guy that's gonna be, like, on point. Because I was coming crazy. Like, I went to this man's house. Sat with his family. I just had all intentions to exposing him without exposing him. Okay? I could have sit there and I could have sat there and been like, I date your nephew, brother, cousin. I do. That's my man. So whoever he's talking to will have to fight. I could have been that person, but I was like, you know what? Walk away with this with your head strong. You can't get in trouble out here. You don't even know nobody out here. This is a Commonwealth state. This is just a whole bunch of stuff, and I just had to not do it. All in all, I figured out that I am psycho, but in a good way. Like, y'all can't tell me. Comment down below if you felt like you were going crazy because of how somebody treated you, and you felt like you was going to pop, and you weren't supposed to, or you did some crazy stuff. Comment down below, because I want to read y'all comments and see if I'm not the only one. Okay? Also, I want you guys to comment down below and let me know what other videos you guys want to see during the week. So, if you guys can let me know, for Monday, do this. Tuesday, do this. Wednesday, blah, 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 blah. And try to throw some stuff in there, and I'm going to take all you guys' suggestions into consideration. So I can get this done. Because I want to make a list of what I'm going to do for the week. Since I work during the week, I want to make sure I have the mentality I mean, I have it in my mind of what I'm going to actually do. So when I get home, I'm already prepared. I already have my stories spread out, and I'm on point. Thank y'all for coming for this, and I will be doing a second video today just because I missed yesterday. So you will see this outfit again. This is a disclaimer for the next video. Okay. On the videos at the top, make sure you guys click on those for the past videos that you have missed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe because you will not be disappointed, sis. Okay? Make sure you hit the notification bell. It's down here, okay? Hit it so you can get everything I post. All my posts are on point. I just want to say that I love you guys. Be true. See you. Peace.